You gaze present. C.A.R.E. is that you gaze I'm here. Is that you? My present. Like she is that you? I'm here. She is that you? I'm not here for long. 'Cause I'm a scion.
All right, y'all. So I got a spiritual download, and it's more so of an experience. So, see a soul tribe, all my soul tribe, all my seers. Lock in, like, subscribe, comment, share, and buckle down or buckle up more so because we rising up for this quick download and personal experience. So, let's get right into it. I'm gonna start where I could know to start. So I had this experience at work today, and it's like I'm never aware enough to know that something's happening. Like I know that something's happening, and I'm aware enough to know what I'm feeling, my emotions. But on a spiritual level, it's like Source gives me time to process it. My higher self gives me time to process it, and I'm able to go back and reflect and realize that there is a synchronicity, a spiritual synchronicity within that realization of my emotion. So today, I had a coworker, or not a coworker. I had an employee. A client, basically a customer, because I'm mixing my words around, tongue tied and everything. But I basically had this customer, and he was door dashing, picking up an order or whatever. And at first, he was like more so annoying me because he kept asking me stuff and calling me back. And like, that just, I'm usually patient, but I was lacking patience today. So in a bit, I feel like he was reminding me to be patient and slow down. In a way, that's what I took from it. So he's calling me back, keep asking me questions, just random stuff. And he starts having this whole conversation about how the buffalo spot by his house basically, I don't know, serves the same food. I don't know. I really wasn't trying to listen, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because I'm like, boy, like, I got a lot of orders. I'm trying to clear the board, and you talking to me about the other buffalo spot. Like, what can you tell me about mine? But that just shows my impatience at the time, because when you in the food industry or you work in a job for Babylon, this system, you tend to grow impatient. You tend to, yeah. So it come to a point where he gets his order. He wants food. I give him food. He wanted to try the fries and the chicken or whatever and the sauce. So I give him a free sample because I'm like, and there was a girl who was like, let him try it. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, that's not really a problem. I could let him try it. Like, I'm not a big fan of telling people stuff and then they get it and it's not what they want. I'm all for letting people try it and whatever. Same in life. Like, I'm all for letting people experience stuff for themselves and have their own perspective on it. I'm really okay with letting people be because, they gonna do what they want at the end of the day. And, that's on the spiritual and just mental level and emotional level, just letting people be. But for this instance, I'm all for letting people choose what they want at my work. So I was like, go ahead. Gave them some food. And it was the ending. It's always the ending of interactions that have me extra thinking. But as he's walking away, he's waving by and he looked at me. The whole time that we were having an interaction before he left, I seen this look in his eyes of adoration or admiration for me. But it was not in a weird way. I had a lot of weird men and women admire me or adore me because I'm a chosen seed and they see me and I attract a lot of eyes. not on purpose. It just happens. And, usually you can feel the lust or the weird judgmental or envious eyes, evil eye, whatever it may be. You can feel the lust, whether it be from men or women, or you can feel the jealousy, whether it be from men or women. But from this particular person, I felt no threat. Even when he was annoying me, I felt a light energy, like joyful, like playful, goofy energy. Like he was fucking with me, but like for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? There's people who have been like purposely messing with me, but their purpose was to irritate me and annoy me and like cause disruptance. But his energy was more so to like bring attention and awareness. And that's exactly what I could say about him. So he literally was leaving, and as he was leaving, and I had to intervene and let y'all know because this all ties in. But as he was leaving, he tells me, he waves, he says goodbye, and he tells me he loves me. I was like, what? And I instantly, not even said what. I didn't even what. My first initial reaction out my mouth, honestly, y'all, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but it is what it is. I'm just sharing this because, this is me. And this is what happened. And this is my natural heart. My first natural reaction, I told this man I love him back. And I threw up the heart sign. I threw up the heart sign and everything. Like, this man was like, had to be some type of incarnation of a angel or something, because his energy was just too light. I've never felt an energy that light before, but like also irritate me at the same time, but still feel light. And it brought so much awareness to my day. And when my coworker came up to me, I was like, I just told that man I love him. And like, I was embarrassed telling her because it's like, it was a random stranger. But it reminded me back to myself, like, a lot of times I be wanting to tell a lot of people that I love them. Random strangers that I don't even know, a day in my life. Just off of who they are, and I could see them, their soul. And like, that just reminded me, like, to be more open, patient, aware, and, be more open to love. I've been saying affirmations that I'm worthy of love, of nothing but love. I've been waking up every day telling myself that I attract nothing but love. And literally love popped up in the form of a human telling me that they love me. So if I was not paying attention, I would have missed that. But I didn't, because for some reason it didn't leave my heart space. Like, I wouldn't let go of that experience with that man because it made me feel different. It moved me in a huge way. And like, for the rest of the day, I was just extra proactive and productive. And, like, it made me feel loved. I felt loved. And this was a white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, race has nothing to do with it, but I have to express myself. It was a person, not even of my race, with glasses on. The normal person would look at him and think that he was a weirdo. And a lot of people are judgmental like that. And I'm truly not a soul like that. Like, at work, I'm a whole different person. But like, who I am in my soul, in my core, I don't judge anybody. And the way he told me he loved me, I seen a sparkle or light in his eyes that was like of pure adoration. Like, he knew who I was. He knew me in my past life, or, he knew who I was. And he genuinely just wanted to remind me that I'm loved. And I basically come on here to tie this all together because I only be moved and get moved to say something if I feel like this is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm being vulnerable. if I don't say something, like, and especially if it's like binging in my mind, it's like almost like a telephone pole or something like that. Especially if it's like keep popping up and like it get loud. If I don't say it, it's like I'm gonna get caramel or something like that. So like I feel like I had to say this because the Most High, Mother and Father, my spiritual team, as well as, God, like, they wanted everybody to know that you are loved. Even if you don't feel loved, you're loved. And as long as you keep manifesting divine love within yourself first, you'll be able to start seeing that come towards you in this reality. And I see it in so many ways, like love actually making its way towards me. And it feels so good. It feels so good, y'all. Like, that made me feel so good. And I know the difference between, I had to make that a point. Like, I know when people are weird. I know weird energy, but his energy was too light for him to tell me that he loves me. For him to say that and I not get no weird energy off of him, no sexual desires or lustful energy, more so admiration, just made me feel so good. So you, chosen, the seer soul tribe, all of you seers who could see beyond reality, you are loved. And, it's ironic how we could see beyond reality, but not all the time can we see the signs that we are loved. And I say that because I could have missed that sign that I was loved. I could have missed that. And I would have never seen it. But we are seers. And it takes time and patience. And that's why he kept bugging me and annoying me and kept asking me for stuff, because it takes time and patience to become aware of these synchronicities that are sent from the Most High in order to align you, in order to make you aware of being more open in your heart space, or being more open in your head, or wherever it may be that you need to be open in. Be open to divine love. Be open, and I had to be open enough to accept that love from that stranger. So, like, I'm reaching a new level of openness when it comes to love. Pure love, A lot of people wouldn't have been able to accept that divine love and that feeling. Not just him saying that he loves me, but the feeling of saying it back to him. And he meant it and I meant it. And it was just like this, not even a romantic feeling. It was a real love feeling from a stranger. A lot of people are not open enough to feel that. And I'm just thankful and grateful and graceful that I'm happy that I was in my grace enough to experience that experience, y'all. Like, that was just beautiful. And I just hope y'all open up enough to feel that same feeling, because that is how you attract an abundance of divine love from the universe. May it be, support, an extra push. Man, I've been receiving so much help from the universe, from God, from the Most High, from my highest self, from my spiritual team, from my ancestors. I've been receiving so much help in the way of, like, ways I used to ask for help was not the way. The way they're helping me now is in ways that, like, I was not recognizing back then. Like, that little, like, phrase of him just saying he loved me, that pushed me in an upwards manner. You know what I'm saying? So become open, y'all, enough to receive love. Become open enough to receive true divine love. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is from a stranger, even if it is, you don't know this person. Allow yourself to be in that moment. Allow yourself to feel that. That don't mean you got to get attached to that, you know, and stay in, like, for instance, I didn't have to stay in that moment with that man and be like, oh, that's my love or any of that, because it wasn't even on that level. It was more so like I felt that moment. I let it pass through. I reflected upon it. I realized that I needed to be open to receive that love. There are going to be strangers who come into your life and who bless you, who help you. Complete strangers, you never talk to them ever. So, man, there's many of things happening right now. You just got to be open. Open your mind, open your heart, and receive. And these blessings only come through the Most High. You'll know. They'll use a vessel. It won't come in the form of familiarity, comfortability. It'll come in the form of uncomfortability. I was very uncomfortable telling that man I loved him back afterwards. But initially I wasn't. Initially it came out naturally. But afterwards, when I realized everyone was looking and realized that that was out of the ordinary for myself to say, then I felt the uncomfort. And I started to realize it's the uncomfortable stuff. It's the uncomfortable stuff that is going to really push you and make you a better person in this world. So that's all I got, C.A.R.E. tribe. That's all I got, C.A.R.E. tribe. Open your eyes up and see. Be aware. Be patient. Be open. And be balanced. Because as well as being open, be able to be able to discern, aware of your surroundings. Not necessarily blocking it off, but definitely so blocking people off who get in your energy. Definitely that. Being able to discern who to block in and who to let in. And, you know, that's what's important right now. Isolation will be the biggest help in that. And, you know, in my isolation, I'm starting to see strangers come to me and show me love. You know, I used to look for outside validation and those close to me for love. And now, Source, the Most High, my ancestors, my spiritual team, is sending me different forms of love through others, through other vessels, through new vessels that I'm not used to seeing. So the same thing can happen to you if you become open enough. If you become, you know what I'm saying? You start ascending. So yeah, C.A.R.E. tribe. That's all I had for tonight. I feel like I had to get this out or I was going to get my butt kicked spiritually if I didn't say it, because I kept hearing it louder and louder, and I thought about it and kept thinking about it. Like, I really told this man I love him. And I had to let it out. Like, I ain't embarrassed. Like, I'm happy I told that man I love him because it made me feel good. It made me feel good to know that people love me. And I got this energy about me that people love me and admire me and adore me and just stare at me and just let me. They had to let me know that he had to let me know that he loved me. I have an energy and an essence and an aura about me that makes people adore me and admire me. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. And you should be too, Chosen. Peace out. C.A.R.E. tribe. Like, subscribe, comment. Definitely come back for more downloads.
The light, shit, quick to help you when you low. Staring at the traffic, begin to ponder on the traffic. In my mind, I know I'm beautiful. Sometimes I'm gullible, not blind. The darkness always help you grow. Light always help when you low. Light always help when you low. That's a fact that I thought you should know. That's a fact that I thought you